Okay, so it's Friday, it's Friday. We all love Friday. TGIF session here, Lynn from the Learn English Network here. And this is my last session for a week because I'm away next week. I won't be able to connect with you all next week. I'll be around on the forum and in live chat and probably in Discord, but not using voice. Okay, well, very, very unlikely to be using voice. We'll see. You never know. I might do a pop up from wherever I end up session, but we'll have to wait. So thanks for coming. And oh gosh, a few more people have turned up. Yay! Like little bad pennies. Nidhi, hello.
Hi, Dean. Can you hear
Hi.
me?
I can, yes, loud and clear. Loud and clear. Well done. And Oscar, hi Oscar. Did you get my message? Okay, Oscar one. Oscar. Doo, doo, doo. No, can't hear you. Check your settings. Okay, let's see if Oscar can get his voice to work. Remember, there is a Discord support page that usually helps. Now, Aruba hasn't got voice today, so Aruba's going to listen. Aruba, I'll be quite honest, hand on heart. Yes, the YouTube video is there on the channel, but I haven't made it public yet. I haven't had time to do any of this week's. April knows I've been busy, 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 and I haven't had time to do any of this week's videos, but I will get them live before I go on holiday. That way you'll have plenty to listen to whilst I'm away, including today's session, April, which I hope streamed okay. Now, one
Yeah.
of the sessions is a bit weird, I have to admit. One of the sessions is a bit weird because I had my microphone muted in the stream. So it's
This
just
week,
people
please?
talking to me and I'm replying, but you won't be able to hear it on the video. But that's life.
From this week or
But
last week? This week or last week?
I can't remember. Yay, everybody, look! Yay! Level 5. Hang on, where's my fireworks? Let's set off the fireworks. Fireworks. Yeah, well done. Yeah, my biggest problem is always time. And yes, I could stay up later or get up earlier to do it. But there are limits to what I'm willing to do. Just be patient. I always say the one thing, oh, Oscar's still not got voice. No. So, it's Friday. I've talked enough this week. What have you guys got to tell me, if anything? Nidhi, come on. I haven't spoken to you for ages. What have you got to tell me? What have you been up to? Nothing? Oh, Nidhi, you let me down. Go on.
Oh, dear. No, actually, I'm not so well. Actually, it's a season change, so I am having cold. That's why.
Oh, you've caught a cold. Yeah, you don't say I'm having cold. That's like you're having it for dinner or something. I have caught a cold.
Okay, I have got a cold.
That's it, yeah. Now, I might be having some
Okay.
connection problems today, purely because we're pushing our computer at the moment, and it's a bit under. Hubby's working from home, and whenever he's working from home, he's dealing with big stuff, and it uses up the bandwidth. So I'm not sure. Can you see my message? I have caught a cold. April, can you see it?
No,
No,
No. Okay.
it's
I
not
can see
here.
April message,
Yeah.
but not
Yeah,
your.
yeah,
Ah,
I
okay.
am cold. I haven't got a cold, but I'm cold now.
Yeah, I'm feeling the cold at the moment. It's nice. but there's no strength to the sun. The sun's shining, but there's no warmth to it anymore.
Yeah, and it will be worse, Lynn, next week.
It will get
So
worse.
it will get worse. Yeah.
Hopefully, it will be warm where I go. I hope.
Are you going to Canary Island?
No, it was
Please.
warmer here than there. If you remember, Caesar came yesterday, and it was
Yeah, but
actually
the sun
warmer.
is shining always, darling. The sun shines always there. Here we have a little bit warmer, but more windy and a lot of rain. So that's why it feels colder than 22 degrees here, even if you have 22 degrees.
Even if it is 22 degrees. Um, yeah, I think Canary Islands gets a lot of sun every year. Um, Sunshine hours of, oh, let's have a look. Winter sun is, that's where people go from the UK if they want winter sun. If they want a winter holiday, it's one of the top destinations. Um, I'm just trying to figure out how many hours of sunshine they get a year.
So you wanna go at a warm place where you can get enough sunshine?
Oh, sorry, I got some stupid video play automatically. I hate that. If I want a video to play, I'll press play. Sorry, you were saying, Nidhi. I didn't quite catch.
I was saying, so you are going at a place where you can get enough sunshine. You wanna go in a warm place.
I want to go to somewhere warm. Yes, I do.
Oh my God. In India, usually people go out at the month of June, July when it's too hot here. So people try to migrate at a place where they can have some cold season because they find summer unbearable. We
Yeah.
have 40 to 50-degree temperature. Yeah.
Yes, I've seen. I know some people go up to the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice if you have a second home there. I guess people who can't afford to just stay and get hot.
I also want to see that. And she is saying that you have great places in India, Nidhi, but I didn't have chance to go there yet.
Oh, I'll bet. I can see April is typing. I'm not getting your messages, April, so you really will have to take the microphone today.
And now, Lynn,
Yeah, it's in
can you
Mumbai. Yeah.
in New Delhi, Nidhi?
No, no, in Mumbai. In
Oh,
Mumbai.
in Mumbai,
Yeah,
Mumbai. Ah,
22
yeah.
people died. In
Mm.
22 people died, and many people got injured.
Because of heavy rain, they said. Everybody
Yeah,
wants to
yeah, because
hide.
of it.
To hide, and then
Yeah, and
because there
crowd
are too
gathered
many
at a
people.
very
Yeah,
small place.
yeah,
Yeah,
terrible,
area
eh?
stampede. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because of stampede, this accident occurred.
Oh, yeah, I'm just seeing
Yeah.
it on the news. I've just managed to get a web page up. Oh, that's horrible. I don't. This is why I don't like crowds. Stampede, by the way. Stampede.
Stampede.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
stump.
often use it for like when horses or when animals panic, but you can also use it when people panic, when they suddenly stop being rational and then just and people die in the crush, etc. So, oh dear, that's very tragic.
But you go to
Yeah.
not concert, music festival. There is a crowd. That is a
Ah,
crowd.
I used to go to music festivals. I don't anymore
Yeah,
because
crowd and even
yeah, carry on, Nidhi.
yeah, in India, if there is any festival, so there is a huge crowd in the temple, and many times, at least once in a year, definitely you will hear a news like in temple because of crowd. there's a stampede and people got die because of this.
Yeah, you wouldn't say people die. People are killed. People are killed.
Can
It
you hear me?
happens. Um. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
People are killed.
Yeah,
Okay,
people.
people are killed. Okay.
I mean, we all die, but people are killed. It implies that um, they die because of external things rather than they die because of old age or illness. They're killed.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, Abdel, like that. Yeah.
Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you. Hey,
Hi, how are you?
it's just the girls today. I'm fine, thank you.
And we can congratulate Sarah. We can congratulate Sarah because Sarah has now right to drive car.
Yeah, we will drive a car.
Awesome. Well done.
And we can go to a music festival. That's also a good one for us.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mind you, we were just talking about music festivals and crowds. April is saying, I go to music festivals. I don't go to festivals anymore, April. I'm too old now. I've
But
been
it was not so long ago. You said you go to concert, maybe not.
concerts and gigs.
Okay.
Yes, the last
You don't need to
concert.
perform over there. You can enjoy.
Oh,
Why age matters?
well, the festivals tend to be very large. They last for several days, and they tend to be overcrowded and a bit uncomfortable. I go to gigs and pop concerts now. The last one actually was seated. We were sat. It was lovely. There were seats in pop concert, and that was the one I went to see King Creosote, not King Crimson. I think I made a mistake actually. I was telling you last week I'm going to go and see King Crimson. Totally wrong band. I went to see King Creosote, and sadly there'd been a very bad accident, and everybody was delayed. And so he came on first. We missed half his set. But no, it's totally different to a music festival, April. I'm way too old to go to music festivals now. Hi, Oscar. Welcome back.
Why? Why it is so?
Why, what?
Is there any age to enjoy music?
It's a
Why
festival,
you are saying
yes.
so?
At a festival, yes. Have you seen the pictures of Glastonbury?
Okay. But I don't think so. Why? It should not be like that.
I like my comfort. I like to go to bed at night. I like a little bit of peace and quiet. At a festival, it's 24/7, thumping music, sleeping in a tent on the ground, horrible toilets. No, I'm too old now.
Yeah, that can be a good reason if you say horrible toilets. I agree to that.
Exactly. It's just holes in the ground. I don't do holes in the ground.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Okay,
You
I
get the
can say
idea.
one interesting fact over this.
And quite often, of course, in the UK, it rains, so you have the mud as well. Oh, worse than in camping, April. Absolutely. Trenches with holes with a piece of wood where you can sit. So we say sit. And we say that very carefully. And smelly, smelly, smelly.
But food can be excellent, Lynn,
Oh,
because
yeah. The food can be
yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah.
All right, let's cross our fingers for Oscar. Oscar, Oscar. We need a bloke. We're all
Hello,
ladies.
can you hear me?
Hi!
Hi.
Yay!
Yes, but something is wrong. I can hear a lot of noise or
That's me speaking.
oh, no, sorry, echo.
I can't hear any echo.
That's me. That's me.
And now you are alone here speaking. Try, Oscar. Do you still hear echo?
Yeah, the only way to prevent echo is to mute, unmute, mute, unmute. If somebody's here and they're not using a headset, we can get echo. Okay. Oh, no sound now. Ah, no. Oh, Nidhi, I've heard about it. It's about people who have to go into the fields and how dangerous it can be, yeah?
Yeah, actually, in villages, people don't have toilet in their home. They used to get at open land, like you were saying, holes and all this stuff.
Well, it used to be the same in the UK. In the UK, there were no indoor toilets. The toilet would be either an what they call an outhouse, which was like a little building outside,
Can you hear me now?
or communal.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, Nidhi. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, in that, a couple got married, but the girl, the woman was not ready to stay with that man because he doesn't have toilet in their house, in his house. So she said she will only come back to live with him after he will build a toilet in the house. And that's why he got inspired and bring a social change in the whole village, so that everyone, yeah, an indoor toilet, so everyone will have a toilet in whole village in their home. So it's like a social change that boy being because of his love.
Oh, that's really nice. Actually, have you seen it, Nidhi? As I say, I've heard of it. Have you actually seen the film?
No, I didn't see, but yeah, I have watched only a half an hour movie, not full. I was not able to watch it, the full movie. But I have heard reviews, and my brother has seen it, so they were saying it's a very good movie, and I know the story as it's published in the newspaper.
Yes, we saw. I saw a review on. I think it was the BBC Film Review. I'm not sure, but I saw a review of it, and they said it was very good. But I remember my grandmother. She didn't have an indoor toilet. She had an outhouse, and we had to go outside to go to the loo in the dark. It was horrible.
What is backward society, Lynn?
um, a society that's not moving forwards. Well, it's a bit of a judgmental term. You call somebody backward if they're not making progress, if they're not modernising, if they've not got the um, education. Yeah, so not developed exactly. I don't think actually you can say it's because they're not rich. I can think of some backward societies which have lots of money. Ah, but not developed, yes.
No, but they are usually, it's said that they are the victim of exploitation by the rich people. So the rich people don't allow to them become rich.
I think we're all exploited by rich people. When you look at who's got all the money, it's like who ate all the pies, isn't it? Is it 8 people in the world have most of the money?
Sorry.
The world's 8 richest people have the same amount of wealth as the poorest 50%. Did you hear
Yeah.
that?
Mm,
8 people in the world have
yeah, yeah.
the same amount of money.
Yeah, I have read that.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Something's gone wrong when you've got that kind of rich poor divide.
And can you say that they are the happiest person?
I've no idea, but I suppose they've got fewer. I bet you they've got fewer worries.
Only few. Yeah, you need to add few.
Well, I mean, money isn't happiness, no, but it's. I'd like to find out one day.
Okay, first we need to be that rich, then we can actually give our self example, life example. That it is like that.
Exactly. We could find out and tell each other, couldn't we? Now, I'm not sure if it's EPO8 or EPO8. I can't. Oh, not sure. Anyway, hopefully they'll find us.
I think you have
EPO8.
not right. It's 8.
We are in TGIF voice room. I'll send him a little message. Okay. Hurry, Lynn. Why have I got to hurry? Oh, what? Hurry up and be rich.
Yeah, to
I
be
don't
rich.
think I'm doing the right
You're
things
not
to
young
do that.
anymore.
I don't think I'm doing the right sort of thing to manage that, April. Oscar, how are you doing? Have you managed? Yeah? You snick. You snick. Don't forget you can edit your message. Okay? You can edit your posts. Just take your mouse over to the right hand side to the three little dots. Okay, and then you can change. You can just click on it and go edit, and then you can change it. Welcome back. So, Oscar, did you get my message yesterday in Kitely? Yeah, okay, good. I was there, um, but I was there at 8 o'clock and there was nobody around, so I went off to the swimming pool to do some building, and I didn't notice you arrive, and you were only there like a minute, and then you disappeared again. So by the time I noticed you were there, you'd gone. What you can do when you arrive, if I'm not in my normal place, just send me a message, either a group message to LE members or to me personally in Kitely, and that should reach me and I'll come to you. I'll find wherever you are. Hello, Edgard. Hello. Hi. We are speaking in the TGIF room. You saw me online. Why didn't you say hello? Have you got voice, Oscar? No, I can't hear you, Oscar. Don't, no, no. If okay, let me put it this way: if there's a session on and nobody's there, I will go off and do something else. But as soon as you arrive, I'm quite happy to drop that and come and chat. I was building a diving pool in Kitely, so you can. April, there's now a diving pool. I promised you one. There is one, and also there are some umbrellas and there's a bar. So when you next log into Kitely, go and have a look. It's quite nice, I have to say. I'm quite proud of it. How can I get to the TGIF room? Does somebody want to tell Edgar how to do that? Okay, I'll just make sure that it's open to anybody who wants to join. Ah, there you go.
For me, it's under Emil's MLC, not under the small talk.
Oh, you're quite correct. It is, but I think it was my fault, because I'd set the permission. I think the permissions have all changed because of the changes that Discord brought about, and there's an extra little button that lets people see the group. So try now, Edgar. Not yet. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, Sarah. Let's go and have another look. Permissions, everyone. View channel, connect, speak. Use voice activity. Yeah, it's all working. So, should be able to try going out and coming back in.
Hello, people.
Hi, Dope. Hi. Thank goodness you're here. You can speak.
Yeah, I can. How are you?
Well, TGIF is really your session. I'm fine. How are you? What have you been up to?
Oh, I'm okay, but I'm a little bit freezing, you know. It's below than 0 degree today. So I think it's about uh to fall. It's snow. I think in a few days I will see snowfall. I think.
Oh, snow. Oh my
I
goodness.
think. I think it will be happen
Oh, it's lovely
in
here.
a few days. In a few days.
Well, let me just have a look what the actual temperature is at the moment. It's 23 degrees here today.
Oh my God! It's paradise.
Sorry.
It's
It is. It's
paradise.
lovely. And I still
It's
feel cold.
it's 2 degree below zero.
Hey, Edgar's here. Edgar, well done. Can you hear us? More importantly, can we hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello. Nice to meet you.
I'm Edgar from Venezuela, South America.
Oh, voila.
Oh.
That's it.
Español.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's my Spanish, I'm afraid. But nice to meet you. Welcome to the Learn English Network Discord channel. How did you find us?
Thank you. Thank you.
I hear that Venezuela facing a very bad crisis, economic crisis.
Indeed, yeah. But what's the weather like? 24 degrees. Nice and warm.
I think weather is fine there
Yeah,
throughout the year.
I think so. But it's
What
relative.
what are you talking about? It's about
Your
the
weather.
weather.
No, your weather. I just looked up Venezuela. Caracas, 24 degrees.
Caracas.
I'm living in Colombia, in Cartagena. It's
Oh, okay.
Colombia.
yes, the weather is very hot. It's high humidity. It's about 35 degrees Celsius.
It's even more hotter than in a place where you live.
Okay, it's even hotter. Hotter is the increase, so you don't need more. It's hotter. It's even hotter.
Twice as hotter.
Twice as hot.
Oh, this is my first class or my first
I, I
this
think,
in this site. So it's a pleasure
yeah,
to
I think
meet you, of course, and the idea is to English to improving. Uh, so I have an intermediate level. So I think all of us are in the same goal or idea, right?
Well, apart from me. I hope I'm above intermediate. But I'm intermediate in German, so I do understand. By the way, intermediate. Try saying it, Edgar.
intermediate.
Intermediate.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, you say it. You don't really get it till you say it. So try it. Intermediate.
Intermediate.
That's it. Perfect. Som's here as well. Hey, Som, have
Hi,
you run
guys.
away from work?
Exactly. I just ran away from work.
Awesome. Okay, just so I explain to Edgar something. This is TGIF, Edgar. It's not a lesson. Now, however, I will help you if I hear something slightly mispronounced, or if you say something and I think, oh no, that could be said better, I will try and point it out to you. But TGIF, it's the end of the week, it's my last session for the week, and we like to relax and just chat, so it can be a little tiring,
My
especially as a first session, yes.
God,
Anyhow,
animal.
Edgood,
Animal.
welcome. Say hello to Zom. Edgood, tell her where you're from. She'll be very excited.
Where are you from,
Okay.
Edgar?
Me or who?
Oh, you. Where are you from? I'm going to be excited about where you are from. So tell me, where are you from?
I'm from Venezuela.
I want to go there. I want to go to South America. It's my project for this year, so I've got to postpone this little project, a big one actually, this little dream. I'll get there, so wait for me.
Okay. Well, as I told before, I'm from Venezuela, but I'm living in.
Colombia. He forgot the name.
Oh, it's just a neighboring country. So same climate, maybe a little bit more comfortable when it comes to current events. In Venezuela at the moment for the population there.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Or Edgar is speaking. That's Dop. That's not Edgar. Dop, you are not from Venezuela, so you don't know about it.
Dope can't not speak. Edgood, take the mic.
I subscribe to several channels from Venezuela. I know lots of stuff. What's going on there?
You read the stuff in Spanish or in English, or
In
from
English, in
which
English,
which
in English.
okay, which viewpoint then? The viewpoint
Several,
from the US, the viewpoint from Europe?
Local.
I would say okay.
Local people.
Of what's their vision of the situation in Venezuela? I think only the people.
Awful.
I don't know, Edgar, tell us, because I think only the people living the current situation really can.
Yes, I listen to all of them who live there. But he told you that he's not living in Venezuela right now. He living in Colombia.
He's been living there for a lot of time. Yeah, Edgar, take the mic.
The situation in my country is very difficult. There are political and financial problems. Of course, you can see that on TV. Government is not. It's really not a democratic. To explain, but the idea is that the government controls all, controls the medios.
There is a battle at the moment. I think there is a government, and there are some try to counterbalance the effect of the government. So the situation is really, really tough, and economically, it's not the best. As well at the moment, and you've got the US on your back, you've got Europe on your back. Everybody is trying to meddle in all affairs, I think. But anyway, for how long have you been living in Colombia?
2 months.
Wow! And you are there with your family or just you?
My family, all my wife and my daughter.
Sorry, your wife and your. Butler?
Come on, Tisha. What's wrong with your ears?
I didn't catch what you said, Edgar. You're there with your wife and your
Daughter.
daughter.
Yes.
Daughter. I think you said doubt. If you say, you must have said something like doubter. Doubter. So daughter. Okay. Dope. I've had.
But if you've got a butler, I mean, I want to go to your place.
Absolutely. Well, I was like, Tla. I was like, oh, butler? Maybe people have butlers. That's a very respected job and very well paid as well. 100,000 a year for a good butler. I just want to shout out to Dope. Dope, I've muted you because we had echo through your microphone. Now, I know you like to multitask, so if you didn't see my message, type mic when you want to take the mic. If everybody has their mic open, we do get echo, I'm afraid. So, yeah. Do you want to say it, Edgar? Daughter. Don't forget to unmute when you want to speak. My wife and daughter. Okay, sorry. Oscar, I'm hoping you can hear me. Mine is 20 milliseconds, between 18 to 20 ms. But it shouldn't matter. To be 50 is okay. When you get to 250, you've got a problem. So it's not your connection speed. There's something else wrong. Now, Aruba's got a similar problem, but her connection speed is really bad. So the only thing I can suggest is I'm going to be away next week, but when I come back, if you're still having these problems, we'll do a screen share and we'll see what might be wrong. I always check your actual hardware settings in your computer. I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine. You show me yours. Hang on a second. Sorry. It's Friday. Come on. It's Friday. Yay. So, when you go in, let me save it. So, sound settings. Mic settings, in fact. Okay. Got to go there and find it now, which is always fun doing that. Now I'm going to crash my computer because I'm pushing it. Okay, let's see. Screenshots and microphone settings. Discord. That's my playback settings. That's my recording settings. Okay, so you should be able to see that. Can't hear you at all, Oscar. So make sure your microphone is set and that the set microphone in your recording settings is the same in your Discord settings. Okay? Very important. Okay? That's a bad example because they're not the same. That was when I was doing something else, but yeah.
I show you, but it's a bad example. Don't follow it.
Yeah. No, I'm not using my Yeti today. I'm actually using my my headset today, my real tech. But no, we cannot hear you at all, Oscar. Also, check, because if you've been using Skype, okay, check your volume. Check your volume's actually at the right level, because Skype used to reset my volume. Oh, I might have crashed. I might be disappearing for a while.
Bye.
No, I've not crashed. Okay. Well, that's odd because it's saying I've got no connections. Not connected, no connections available.
Oh, it's going
Computers.
to stop them.
Well, exactly. So make the most of me whilst you can, guys. So, Oscar, Oscar, check your volume level. Okay. Skype used to set my volume level for me on my computer, and it would mute everything, but it would work in Skype, but it wouldn't work anywhere else, including Kitely. It's why I've stopped using Skype. It drives me nuts because it's like it takes over your computer. So go into Skype, check the volume level, then come out and check the volume level again on your actual hardware. Okay? Yeah, exactly. That's why I mean it is definitely not your connection. It is definitely not your computer, but it might be your microphone volume settings. Check. Okay? Do you know how to do that? You right click on your speaker, the little speaker thing. It looks like a little speaker icon. Right click on it, click on recording devices, then click on the microphone and click on properties. Go to levels and make sure your microphone level is towards the top. Maybe put a microphone boost on as well. Okay, I'll do another little screenshot, hang on. The internet drives me crazy when this sort of thing happens. But Skype used to Skype, honestly, it used to take over my microphone settings, and it would literally just decide, oh, well, you don't need that. And it would work in Skype and nowhere else. So,
Time to give up on Skype.
well, you notice I'm not around there much. I pop in because people want to join sessions, etc. But so this is my mic level. You want to make sure. I use Boost as well because people say sometimes, oh, your voice is too quiet. New headset. Oh, make sure it's plugged in. Yay, look at that. I'm 25. I'm catching you up, Zom. I'm catching you up. The queen of Discord is Zom. The queen of Discord is Zom, but I'm catching her up slowly.
Level 25. That's still a bit of time. I can feel secure at the moment.
You can feel
7
safe,
level is
yeah.
not. Yeah, I feel safe. Yeah, right. Not right and not yet. When you will be 29, 30, I will start to say, okay, my position is in danger.
Well, I've got a miracle at the moment. I've literally got I've got a symbol on my computer that says I have no internet connection, and yet I'm still talking to you all.
Oh,
that's really
and
weird. It says
Skype?
not connected, no connections are available, and there's a great big red crossing through my LAN symbol. It's bizarre. What's going on, internet? I've got a miraculous connection.
Can you type
Does that mean
something?
I can stop paying?
Could you type something and see if it's in red? Because when you've got a bad connection or no connection, the way Discord shows it, the text will appear red, color red. When you type something, it's got to be white. It's okay. It's not red. Okay.
Stop now. I've just. But it was red earlier. It's very weird, isn't it? It's
a peek down.
Strange. I've never.
It catch up.
I'm going to prove it to you. Hang on, if I can figure out where it goes to when I do a screenshot. Let's have a look. Here it is. I just need to see if. Oh yeah, it did work. So how can I edit it? Edit. Can I just take one little bit? I don't want to give you my crop.
Yeah, edit crops, but it's not exactly the same.
Well, I've got to crop it because otherwise you'd be seeing two screens and a load of rubbish, to be honest. So, okay, let's try that. How do I save it? Hello. Okay, so done. Okay, and then close. Sorry, this is
Plus,
a bit much. Did it do it? Oh, no.
it's not loading.
Oh, you don't know. It said it did it, but it didn't do it. It lied. It said
Well,
it did it. Honest, it
only,
lied.
you're in limbo at the moment. You've got voice with no connection. You can do things, and a few things are not working. To me, it makes sense. I don't know where we are, where you are, but somewhere in the clouds. But where?
My head's always in the clouds. You know that.
So, yes, true.
I'm going to save a copy. Oh, that's because it set it to a different. Okay, stupid computer.
Format or location folder.
Different
Where are
folder.
you?
Yeah, no, it went to a different folder. But I'll just save it in screenshots anyway, and then pop that in there. Yes, I know. It already exists. Okay, now I will prove to you that my computer, it's a miracle.
Well, you say that
There.
it's okay. It's supposed to be a proof.
1721, 29th of September 2017. I have no internet connection and I'm talking to you all.
That's just an image you could have prepared.
Look at the date stamp. I'm not that clever.
You play games, so you are probably clever enough to cheat on that.
Well, I don't know how I can prove it to you, but that's what I see on my screen right now. I've got no
You
internet
have
connection.
okay. All
So
right.
I'm coming at you through the ether.
And what does Discord says? Connection. Does it say voice connected, or do you have no connection? A no connection message in Discord as well.
I don't look, because if I look, it might cut me off. Okay, look at my avatar. I'm speaking. Okay, Oscar, your avatar. Do you mean it's going green? Not for me.
Yeah, it is going green.
It is going. Can you hear him? Let me mute. Let me mute.
Mute too, then.
Yeah, we all shut. Sorry, Oscar. We all shut up because we wanted to see if it. I'm not getting any green there. Now you might be getting green when I speak. No, exactly, Edgar. Let me see. Okay, have you tried? Okay, Oscar, this is a little trick. Are you a member of another server?
What?
Do you? Are you? Yeah. Are you?
Love it.
you-
Okay, you know, these geeky people, they talk bullshit. We don't understand any words.
Have you joined Gabuzomu or another chat server? Have you joined?
Gabi, what?
It's your server's on Gabuzomu.
I bet he doesn't know about it.
Gabuzomu.
Come on. How do you want him to know about it?
I don't know. Have you joined a different group? Have you joined any other groups on Discord? Okay, I'll tell you why. Because I was having problems and I found that the solution was to pop into another server and then go to the server I was having issues with.
This works.
Zom, could you make Oscar your pal and invite him to your server?
Okay. Well. Are you
like
a friend of
Oscar?
mine?
You like Oscar, really?
Well,
it's that's where I'm going to have to make him a Viking.
Okay, Oscar, I've just sent you an invitation group. Name is Gabuzomer. So if you accept it, yes, no, you haven't accepted. I will give you a Spanish roll. Okay.
Okay, now Oscar, click. You should see like it's a lovely little icon. Yellow circle
It's
Gabuzomu.
written to me. It's written to me over there. So
Okay, now you need to go there from here. You need to leave here to go there, and then come back here. So click
we
on.
are going to speak. We are going to speak.
Awesome. See if it works there. Oscar's still here. Oscar, go and play with Zom. Be nice. If you can still hear my voice, you're in the wrong room. I can still see you, Oscar. Go and play hide and seek. No, it really did work. I don't know why I was having problems, and Discord helped me, but whilst they were sorting me out, do use the Discord help desk. They're very good. They're very communicative, and they're quite funny as well. You get some really funny messages from them. Oscar, you're still here. Go. Okay, to go to another server, because there are lots of servers. There are lots of servers.
Oscar doesn't want to join me
No.
speaking on Gab. He's what there? He was typing a text saying,
No.
Lynn, I can't hear you. Of course, you are not in the same group. And I asked him to speak with me on Gabuzom, but he didn't want. He didn't want. See?
Okay. What you need to do to join the
No.
to go to another server, you click on that server. Okay. You click on that server's button. I'm not going to do it because, as I say, I've still got my miraculous not connected connection and it might kill it. So you click on Gabuzumu and then you click on one of the voice channels there. Okay.
I gave you.
Hey,
that's it.
Quick, Zom. Okay, Edgar, I'm so sorry. Oh dear, you must think, what have I ended up in? Our other sessions are really organised, you know. They're very well structured, aren't they, April? TGIF and Monday Live Chat are crazy. Oh dear. Yay, okay, come back. What? Okay, click on the... Now what you can do, this is how it works. You can voice chat in another server and still text chat in this server, and vice versa. You can voice chat in this server and text chat in another server, because the two are completely separate. The voice is separate to the text. Okay? Does that make sense, April?
Hello?
Hello, Oscar! Yay!
I can't believe it. Don't do
Hello!
it. Don't do it. I don't know. Okay.
It's like a little Discord reboot. Something got stuck.
Backup server. Okay, now everybody who has got voice problem is going to send me a message asking me to.
Oh. I owe you one some.
No, it's okay, Oscar, because you are only one. But now I'm waiting for the queue.
Okay.
Well, actually, Oscar, you might like Gabusumo because they do a lot of Spanish chat, and Zom could really do with some, Spanish.
Good. Now I know the private room of Zoom.
Yeah, you can pop in anytime. It's okay, Oscar. Yeah, no problem at all. So
It is literally just a trick I learnt. When everything else should work and you've got everything set up properly, it means something's kind of jammed. And to wake it up, you pop into a different server. You don't even have to speak to anyone. You can just, as long as you have access to the voice channel, you just go into a voice channel, then you pop back out, and miraculously it's unbunged whatever was bunged. It's like clearing your cache almost. But Oscar, hi! Oh, thank goodness.
Okay. Hi everyone. Hi Lynn. Thank you. I saw your message. I popped in the guidely room, but I couldn't see you. I couldn't see anyone. I saw you were online, but I didn't want it to maybe disturb you. Or...
Oh, it's a session, so I'm available. Just say hi.
Okay.
But what you can also do, if you just want to pop over to where I am, use the little map. Edgar, you might not know this. We have a place in Kitely called Learn English Network Academy. It's a virtual world. It's a virtual learning environment, fun environment, silliness environment. Anyway,
Okay.
and there's a session running there regularly during the week, 2 or 3 sessions a week. Now, what you can do, once you're in my contacts and in the group, you can see I'm online. That's one thing. If I'm in the sim, if you click on the little map, you should have a little map button, and you click on there, you'll see little green circles wherever any people are. Only if I'm in the sim, and I was yesterday. As I say, I was on Tabletop Mountain. So if you don't want to send a message, you can just spy, see where I am, click on it, and it will take you there. Then you can surprise me, sneak up behind me, and go boo.
Yeah, in the past I sent you a message and you got me or teleported me. So
Yeah.
but
Why
yesterday
did you do
I didn't want.
that? Oh, bless you. That's okay. I mean, I had a nice time because I don't often get time to spend building, and it was quite fun. I was like, oh, I've got time. I'm on my own. Nobody coming. Fine, I'll just build a diving pool. So I built a diving pool
Okay.
with a diving board, everything. It's good. It works. I was very chuffed.
Next time there will be a session on diving.
Oh no, we'd already done it actually.
Swimming and diving.
Yeah, it was the vocabulary challenge a couple of weeks ago. It was about swimming pools, and we'd done an outdoor one like a Lido, and we did one on an indoor one and a leisure centre. So we had, I don't know if you've seen it, we had the grotty pool, which we didn't like. So we've now got a nice pool. We've got a lovely one now. It's very nice, very nice.
Everybody had to describe the grotty one.
That's the
right?
one. Yeah, and tell me what I needed to do to make it nice and to make it
innovate.
somewhere
to renovate
that you could
it.
swim. Well, renovate.
Renovate.
In the end, we just knocked it down.
All of this for that. Oh gosh.
I rebuilt it. With the help of somebody else on Kitely. But I built the diving pool myself. Oh, sorry, not to rebuild. I shouldn't speak and type the same word because my brain types what I say.
Come on, it's Friday.
Yeah, I know. But my brain's frazzled by a Friday, Oscar. So, Oscar, what have you got to tell us? Come on, you've got the mic now. Yay! I can
Okay, yes, I've got the mic. Look, I've got 2 pairs of headsets, and this is a desktop mic. So this table is full of devices to check to check my connection. Okay. Well, I'm okay. I'm willing to. I was willing to talk to you because yesterday I couldn't. The good thing is that you noticed I was there, so well, that's fine for me.
Just hang on. You're willing to talk
I'm
to
willing.
us? That sounds really bad. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it does. It really sounds so condescending.
To me, he said that he's my friend, he's my secret friend. And he's willing to talk to you.
It's the sort of thing the Queen. No, but it's the sort of thing the Queen would say. Oh yes, well, I'm willing to talk to you if I absolutely have to.
I was looking forward.
That's much right. That's much nicer. I was looking forward to talking to you.
Good to know. Yeah.
Okay. Zom has a question for you. Zom, take the mic.
Last
Okay.
time...
Wait. Let me take out my crown from the head. From my head. Okay. Now. Keep going, please.
Crown. You know I've got the guillotine.
The thing that the king and the queen have.
Guillotine to off your head.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering last time. I think you were telling us that you were heading to Canada for a training session in English to learn some, I don't know what, what exactly? So how was your trip over there? What did you do? How was a seminar or training? Have you enjoyed it?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, keep going. Tell us.
It was great. It was a training course for managing staff at school here in Spain. It was actually an English course, but with not English lessons, but with a topic. The topic was learning about the education system there, which is one of the best in the world, the fifth in the PISA report. And we were there to improve our English, of course, but to improve our way of doing things. Okay, they are really, really kind, and they took us to the most common places to visit. And well, you are surrounded by mountains with snow on the peaks all year round, close to the downtown, the city center. So it's a beautiful area. It's a great area. Vancouver is a not very big city. The metro area is very big, but downtown is not too big. You can walk from one end to the opposite end in less than 25 minutes walking. So it's not too big. Okay.
So it's a dark 4 kilometer square.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, not too big. Crowded with high rises, and well, it's beautiful because all these buildings with the same glass, same color. It seems to be quite a bit of money around. Okay.
Sorry, quite a bit of money.
Yeah,
what are you
yeah.
talking about with the money?
There's an area with some business, and you can feel it.
Yeah, it's a business area.
Yeah.
You were in the business area.
You can feel that there is money.
Can I stop you just a second?
Yeah.
Area. Aria is a long song. And when you keep saying it's a business aria, I get this really weird impression in my head of some businessman singing opera. A business area, okay? Thank you, Oscar. Carry on now, please.
Area. More than area. Okay. So yeah, downtown is you can call it a business area, and well, the surrounding or outskirts are a different world.
Nature or nature? You mean that you've got the city?
No. I mean the city. The city. There is a big contrast. There's a big contrast. You can feel that there is a lot of money, but there is also a downside there. There's a big problem with homeless. You know that
people living on the street. They are living on the street.
Yeah, that's it. Look, Canada, is doing it well in education, but not in social care. Okay, and they show us some graphs regarding different issues, different concepts, and we could see that at some points they are good, education, and some others, but in this particular point, social care, they are far behind us. Okay.
And is it because of unemployment? Why are there so many people living on the street?
Canada is a cold country. Okay, and there's snow.
There is snow, so it's cold. I love it.
No, it's cold. No, but this is important. Not the temperature, but the snow. Why? Look, if you go way far from big cities as Vancouver, you'll have to live. If you are living outdoors, you'll have to live surrounded by snow. But there in Vancouver, there is no snow. They are at sea level, and they have two seasons: the rainy season and the sunny season. 3 months sun, and the rest of the year rain. Okay, so the living conditions for homeless are not so hard as those who are living, I don't know, in the middle of the country. So many of them go to Vancouver, and you can see in a very, very big and important avenue when you are getting into the city center, let's say for 2, 3 kilometers, in a big, big avenue, 2 lanes this way, 2 lanes the opposite way, a big pavements, okay, both sides, and you can see during 2 or 3 kilometers homeless, crowded of homeless, sitting down there. You can see even drug addicts, and that's really, really, I don't know. That's a pity.
Were
You
you
feel bad
shocked?
when you see that. You feel bad.
Yeah, were you shocked, Oscar? Was it something you expected? Because, to be honest,
Everyone,
yeah,
everyone was shocked.
yeah.
You see, look, some of our colleagues and many more tourists were recording, because that is amazing, really amazing. And this avenue is has the name of city in Britain, and this is let me check. Let me check. Hastings. Hastings. Does it ring a bell? Hastings, South Britain.
Uh, do you mean Hastings?
Hastings. Sorry,
Hastings,
yeah,
yes, okay.
Hastings.
I got
Yeah,
there eventually.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Does it ring a bell?
It does. I've been to Hastings.
Yeah. So that's a very big avenue where you can through avenue you can get to the city center, and you feel bad when you see that. Look, after 2 or 3 days, you get used to that. But this is also,
I think I'd rather stay shocked.
yeah,
You
yeah.
get used to it? Wow.
Yes,
You have to. You have
yes.
to. It's a
Sadly,
self-protection. Yeah.
this is very sad. This is very sad, but sadly, you get used to that. Indeed, you can see people well dressed, sitting down, talking to them. They are not uh, making problems, okay? Because the government gives them what they need. You know what I mean, okay?
So they don't work. They live on the street and they can't
Yes.
pay the rent for a house and so on. But they work, or there are people who
No,
most of
they don't
them.
work. They are just doing some of them, those of them who can, because you can see some of them in really bad conditions, okay? Some of them are selling what they do with their hands, you see. Some others are just, moving around in really bad conditions. That's really sad. But, well, this is the downside of Vancouver. It's a nice city, a beautiful area, a beautiful and big park, but this is something that, gets your attention, catch your attention.
I think Tish wants you to repeat one word.
Which one? Area.
Yes.
Sorry, area. Yeah. Look,
you're gonna have problems with that one, Oscar. It's in your
yeah,
head.
I know. Thank you. Thank you.
It's my brain. I always said to people, when you
Yeah,
talk
I see.
to me, no, but when you talk to me, I kind of picture what you're saying in my brain, and so when you say aria, I've suddenly got a choir.
Yeah. Look, we lived on campus, 50 minutes from the city center by bus, and this was Hastings, was the avenue that the bus followed to get into the city center. So we saw that every day. Yeah, every day.
Wow.
So
I can
maybe
remember being in South Africa and seeing, Cape Town, beautiful city, and then you get out of the city centre and you've got the some of the worst poverty I've ever seen, and I was like, no, I couldn't live in a country that doesn't have a social welfare system. I just couldn't do it. It would kill me. It would break my heart. It was awful. But you're right. You have to kind of think, well, I'm not here to solve the problems. I'm here for a short time, and just throwing a bit of money at it won't make it go away. But yeah, it is shocking. I'll agree with you. I didn't expect Canada to be like that, though. I've always thought of Canada as being more of a well-developed
Now,
country.
and now another problem is arising with the First Nations there. Since 5 years ago, it is allowed. Listen, it is allowed to talk about them at school. Before that, it wasn't allowed, and we had a First Nation teacher, a young one, who almost cried when talk about that in front of us. It was really moving.
Not existing. They had no existence.
Yes,
Years ago.
but now, look, this makes a difference between Canada and the States. For the States, there is no problem. But for Canada, now they are starting to recognize that they have to do something. Now this year was the 150th anniversary of Canada. But First Nations said, no, this is your anniversary, not ours. This is the anniversary of kicking out us, not the, let's say, real Canada, the real nation. This is your nation. And that's a really controversial question nowadays.
How do you explain the change? They are changing their position and starting to recognize that they have got plenty of homeless people living there.
Look,
Tell me about it. What has changed? Who made the change, if any?
Look, what
government decision, or it's because it creates more problems that they can't manage any longer?
The image they sell, they call themselves as an inclusive country. And if they forget about First Nations, that's weird. Don't you think so?
I've got kind of motto. France has got liberty, equality, fraternity. Australia has got the fair go for everybody. But all of this is just a brand. And when you look at the reality, it's really different. So I'm not surprised that Canada might say that they are an inclusive country, but it's not exactly true. It's the same with France. It's the same with Australia with their own logo.
One thing you notice immediately, right away when you land there, is that Canada is a country of immigrants. You can see many citizens with maybe parents or grandparents from the eastern countries, Korea, Japan.
It's true.
China.
It's true for Canada. It's true for the US. It's true for South America. It's true for Argentina, for example. It's true. You can say that for us country all around the world, Oscar.
But this is different.
From one place to the other, everywhere. So maybe it's a younger one, guys.
No. I've been in Mexico, I've been in Cuba, and I've been in Egypt. I've been in different places, and I see a difference here. You see that, you notice immediately that this is a country of immigrants, okay? And they say so, okay? And they sell that their education is inclusive. They are a country which takes care of everyone, regardless their origin, okay? And this, doesn't match to the behavior they have with their First Nations.
Believe it? You take all the words of you have been told for granted, or you challenge it a bit?
You can feel it. on the street.
Okay, so it's your perception
Yeah.
in the middle of the place.
Just walk around. I like walking around on my own to discovering the city. Okay, because if you are in a group
You
with
class, you
15
had
people,
a lot of free time.
yeah, sometimes not a lot, but sometimes. Okay, sometimes or not. Most of the days I went with my colleagues, but some days I prefer to discover the city on my own. Okay, because there is always someone who want to go right, the other one left, and you want to go top or down. Okay, so I decided sometimes, some days, to go on my own, and just walking, looking, and discovering, and you see that
Yeah.
this is the
You
truth.
suck it up.
This is the truth. Okay, but anyway, having said that, I can admit that they are really, really nice. Everybody is really nice. The the bus driver, which is not the case in here in Madrid, they are really, really nice.
So how
So
are they like in Madrid?
I was going to say, what are the bus drivers in Madrid like?
Am I going to take the bus?
here they are what we call burnt. They are burnt.
What does that mean? They're burnt.
Okay, they are, let's say, tired, and they want
Oh,
to help you because they are okay, just working, and you don't have to
so
disturb
they're
them.
burnt out, we might say. They are burnt out.
Burnt out, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny you say that because we've been talking about burnout in Wednesday's sessions in Kitely. But yeah, that can mean they've got a bit of a short temper, maybe.
Uh, yeah.
Oh, where was I the other day? Must have been when I was in the UK. It was amazing. The bus drivers were so helpful. I've been in Germany too long, and they were helping people on and off the bus. They were actually stopping, getting off the bus, going and helping people on and off the bus with wheelchairs. And they don't do that in Germany, I tell you. You're lucky if they.
You just
Oh, it was like they were going to. In Germany, they're more likely to close the doors on you if they think you're being too slow. It was amazing. Hi, Aruba. Oh,
are you
bye.
alley?
Aruba, bye, Aruba. Try joining another server. It worked for Oscar.
Teach, come on.
She can't hear us, so I won't give her, unless she watches the video, she'll see how it worked for Oscar and she might contact you. But it worked for Oscar. And I'm so glad I remembered that worked for me because I was like, I don't know what I don't know what to say. And honestly, it's like, I don't know how it works. It's like magic. It's like my disconnect. Let me have a look. Yeah, I'm still disconnected, guys. Wow. I'm never going to pay another bill.
A zombie, a ghost.
Yeah, no, but it means
Lynn.
I can cancel my contract with Deutsche Telekom,
Oh,
and I can.
look.
Oh no!
I've got free internet.
Is not what you get. Not with what you see is not what you get. No.
I've got free Ethernet. It's not internet, it's Ethernet. That is bizarre. Well, look, everybody, you are more than welcome to stay and chat. I am going to have to go because we've got a lot to do before I go away next week. I haven't updated the calendar yet. I have noted on the calendar that I'm on holiday, so I was hoping somebody might say, oh, I'll run this session or I'll run that session. Sadly, that hasn't happened, but I will be back hopefully the week after, and I might send you a few little hints as to where I am. I'm not told anybody where I'm meant to be going because it's already been
postcard
cancelled
game.
once.
A
Don't
postcard
tell
game.
anyone.
A little tiny one, maybe. Yes. Yeah, maybe a postcard game if people want to play the postcard game. If you can guess where
Lynn.
I am. Yeah, Oscar.
One relative of mine is going to Berlin next week.
Oh, I won't be in Germany. No, it's not Berlin. It's not Berlin, but I hope they have a nice time. It's one of my favourite capital cities, as you know. If you're going to have a capital
Okay.
city, have one like Berlin.
So, I won't tell them to greet you. Yeah.
No, well, unfortunately, I won't be here, so they'd be a little disappointed if they popped round for a cup of tea.
Come on, disappointed. Come on.
No, I won't be here. Anyway, I will love you and leave you. Just before I go, let's do the old, just a little bit of a roundup. Let's see, what is it? Levels? Levels?
You don't
You
do the
have.
forum.
Yeah, I'm going to do the forum. I'm going to do this one first because I want to see how close I am to you.
You are far away.
Okay, let's
Any
have
level
a
up.
look. The
Going to be
Learn
very tough.
English leaderboard. I'm going to go from the bottom up. So, from 10. In 10th place, April. At level 12.
Well
Actually,
done.
joint. Yeah, with Soup Mantra. And then in 8th place, we've got the Dom at level 14. We've got two level 15s, Aladdin and Zaki. Well done, guys. Oluradi is still at level 16. Sarah, level 17. Right at the beginning, but you got in there. Yay. Marco's at level 22, nipping on my heels because I'm at level 25 just today. And Zom's still queen of the boards at level 32.
Yeah. Points.
Oh, congratulations. Very
No
good.
stopping her.
82,538. I double your own points, so keep going, lady. I feel safe.
Oh, I'm going to do what that guy did on, I don't know if you noticed it on live chat. I had to delete a load of messages. It went 32, 33, 34, 35. Oh, God. Suffice to say, I gave him a bad mark. Okay, let's have a look at the forum, because the forum is also very important for the week's leaders, and I know why this is important. Niddy's gone, sadly, but this week's leaders, let's see, we've got two joints. So in 8th place, Oleg with 10 points. In 7th place, joint, Marion and myself with 11 points. In 7th place, Ruby with 12. In 6th place with 13 points, unlucky for some, Leon. Then in 4th place, Arsh with 15 points. In joint third place, Elancer and Carl with a very respectable 33 points. 2nd place, Paulette, who's normally in 1st place, but Paulette with 46 points. But in 1st place, Niddy with 59 points.
Impressive.
Yeah, I know. Well done, Niddy. Sarah, bye-bye. Take care. And Edgard, I hope you enjoyed the session.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the class. It was very interesting. And
No, Edgar, you got it wrong.
especially for listening improvement, it's I sometimes it's good to listen different accents from Europe, from America. So I got it. It's good. I'm getting better and improving my listening. So thank you very much for all of you, and have a nice weekend.
Okay, Edgar, it was lovely to meet you. Don't call it a class. It makes Zom scream.
Oh, please, not a class.
It's a session. Otherwise, she'll run away.
Exactly.
Okay,
And
thank
then
you,
we start to
Lynn.
cry.
Okay, Oscar, lovely to see you again. So glad we got that voice issue working.
Have a nice time in your secret destination.
I will do. Thank you. I'll decide whether to run it on. I think I'll have to run it on Discord because I'll have to run it off my phone. So maybe in the challenges, I'll set up a new challenge. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
good.
good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, bye Edgar. Have a lovely weekend,
Joy.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Or rest of your weekend. Bye, Sarah. Thanks for coming. Bye, April.
Bye, Zom.
Bye.
Thank you.
Don't forget to hang up to disconnect your voice, okay?
Okay.
Friday, so it's Friday, it's Friday. We all love Friday. TGIF session here, Lynn from the Learn English Network here. This is my last session for a week because I'm away next week. I won't be able to connect with you all next week. I'll be around on the forum and in live chat and probably in Discord, but not using voice. Okay, well, very, very unlikely to be using voice. We'll see. You never know. I might do a pop-up from wherever I end up session, but we'll have to wait. So thanks for coming. And oh gosh, a few more people have turned up. Yay! Like little bad pennies. Nidhi, hello.
Hi, Lynn. Can you hear
Hi.
me?
I can, yes, loud and clear. Loud and clear. Well done. And Oscar, hi Oscar. Did you get my message? Okay, Oscar one. Oscar. No, can't hear you. Check your settings. Okay. Let's see if Oscar can get his voice to work. Remember, there is a Discord support page that usually helps. Now, Aruba hasn't got voice today, so Aruba's going to listen. Aruba, I'll be quite honest, hand on heart. Yes, the YouTube video is there on the channel, but I haven't made it public yet. I haven't had time to do any of this week's. April knows I've been busy, and I haven't had time to do any of this week's videos, but I will get them live before I go on holiday. That way you'll have plenty to listen to whilst I'm away, including today's session, April, which I hope streamed okay. Now,
Yeah.
one of the sessions is a bit weird, I have to admit. One of the sessions is a bit weird because I had my microphone muted in the stream. So it's
This
just
week,
people
Lynn?
talking to me and I'm replying.
Not
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, I
Okay.
am cold. I haven't got a cold, but I'm cold now.
Yeah, I'm feeling the cold at the moment. It's nice, but there's no strength to the sun. The sun's shining, but there's no warmth to it anymore.
Yeah, and it will be worse, Lynn, next week.
It will get
So
worse.
it will get worse. Yeah.
Hopefully it will be warm where I go. I hope.
Are you going to Canary Island?
No, it was warmer here than there. If you remember, Caesar came yesterday and it was
Yeah, but
actually
the sun
warmer.
is shining always, darling. The sun shines always there. Here we have a little bit warmer, but more windy and a lot of rain. So that's why it feels colder than 22 degrees here, even if you have 22 degrees.
Even if it is 22 degrees. Yeah, and I think Canary Islands gets a lot of sun every year. Sunshine hours of, oh, let's have a look. Winter sun that's where people go from the UK if they want winter sun. If they want a winter holiday, it's one of the top destinations. I'm just trying to figure out how many hours of sunshine they get a year.
So you wanna go at a warm place where you can get enough sunshine?
Oh, sorry, I got some stupid video play automatically. I hate that. If I want a video to play, I'll press play. Sorry, you were saying, Nidhi. I didn't quite catch.
I was saying, so you are going at a place where you can get enough sunshine. You wanna go in a warm place.
I want to go to somewhere warm. Yes, I do.
Oh my God. In India, usually people go out at the month of June, July when it's too hot here. So people try to migrate at a place where they can have some cold season because they find summer unbearable. We
Yeah.
have 40 to 50-degree temperature. Yeah.
Yes, I've seen. I know some people go up to the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice if you have a second home there. I guess people who can't afford to just stay and get hot.
I also want to see that. And she is saying that you have great places in India, Nidhi, but I didn't have chance to go there yet.
Oh, I'll bet. I can see April is typing. I'm not getting your messages, April, so you really will have to take the microphone today.
And now, Lynn,
Yeah, it's in
can you
Mumbai. Yeah.
in New Delhi, Nidhi?
No, no, in Mumbai. In
Oh,
Mumbai.
in Mumbai.
Yeah,
Okay,
22
yeah.
people died. In
Mm.
22 people died, and many people got injured.
Because of heavy rain, they said. Everybody
Yeah,
wants to
yeah, because
hide.
of
To hide, and then
yeah, and
because there
crowd
are too
gathered
many
at a
people.
very
Yeah,
small place.
yeah,
Yeah, and
terrible.
yeah,
Eh?
stampede. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because of stampede, this accident occurred.
Oh, yeah, I'm just seeing
Yeah.
it on the news. I've just managed to get a web page up. Oh, that's horrible. I don't. This is why I don't like crowds. Stampede, by the way. Stampede.
Stampede.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
stump.
often use it for like when horses or when animals panic, but you can also use it when people panic when they suddenly stop being rational and then just and people die in the crush, etc. So, oh dear, that's very tragic.
But you go to
Yeah.
not concert, music festival. There is a crowd. That is a
Ah,
crowd.
I used to go to music festivals. I don't anymore
Yeah,
because,
crowd
but you won't be able to hear it on the video. But that's life.
From this
That's
week or
but
last week? This week or last week?
I can't remember. Yay, everyone, look! Yay! Level 5. Hang on, where's my fireworks? Let's set off the fireworks. Fireworks. Yeah, well done. Yeah, my biggest problem is always time. And yes, I could stay up later or get up earlier to do it. But there are limits to what I'm willing to do. Just be patient. I always say the one thing, oh, Oscar's still not got voice. No. So, it's Friday. I've talked enough this week. What have you guys got to tell me, if anything? Nidhi, come on. I haven't spoken to you for ages. What have you got to tell me? What have you been up to? Nothing? Oh, Nidhi, you let me down. Ah, go on.
Oh, no, actually, I'm not so well. Actually, there's a season change, so I am having cold. That's why.
Oh, you've caught a cold. Yeah, you don't say I'm having cold. That's like you're having it for dinner or something. I have caught a cold.
Okay, I have got a cold.
That's it, yeah. Now, I might be having some
Okay.
connection problems today, purely because we're pushing our computer at the moment, and it's a bit under. Hubby's working from home, and whenever he's working from home, he's dealing with big stuff, and it uses up the bandwidth. So I'm not sure. Can you see my message? I have caught a cold. April, can you see it?
No,
No,
No. Okay.
it's
I
not
can see
here.
April message,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Carry on, Nidhi.
yeah, in India, if there is any festival, so there is a huge crowd in the temple, and many times, at least once in a year, definitely you will hear a news like in temple because of crowd, there's a stampede and people. got die because of this.
Yeah, you wouldn't say people die. People are killed. People are killed.
Can
It
you hear me?
happens. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
People are killed.
Yeah,
Okay,
people.
people are killed. Okay.
I mean, we all die, but people are killed. It implies that um, they die because of external things rather than they die because of old age or illness. They're killed.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, Abdel, like that. Yeah.
Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you. Hey,
Hi, how are you?
it's just the girls today. I'm fine, thank you.
And we can congratulate Sarah. We can congratulate Sarah because Sarah has now right to drive car.
Yeah, we will drive a car.
Awesome. Well done.
And we can go to a music festival. That's also a good one for us.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mind you, we were just talking about music festivals and crowds. April was saying, I go to music festivals. I don't go to festivals anymore, April. I'm too old now. I've
But
been
it was not so long ago. You said you go to concert, maybe not to.
concerts and gigs.
Okay.
Yes, the
You
last
don't need to
concert.
perform over there. You can enjoy.
Oh,
Why age matters?
well, the festivals tend to be very large. They last for several days, and they tend to be overcrowded and a bit uncomfortable. I go to gigs and pop concerts now. The last one actually was seated. We were sat. It was lovely. There were seats in pop concert, and that was the one I went to see